Building community can be done in many ways. The first group project the fourth graders worked on was creating posters of what a great classmate says and does. These posters were then used as inspiration for their class charter. The first graders also created a class charter. They refer to it daily as they give their peers shout-outs, specifically stating which of the 5 primary charter words their peers were following. Charter-related activities promote the understanding of the importance of societal relationships and will help students become better citizens.
In my SSN classroom, it's important that I teach all concepts: reading, math, writing, science, social studies. In particular, social studies is one that I found to be challenging but rewarding. My students benefit, just like you see here, from the guided notes that I'll provide, a lot of illustrations and hands-on activities. I do a lot of chunking for my unit plans and my actual lessons throughout the day. And it's just taking that big piece of information that I want them to get, breaking it into smaller units. I found that when I'm looking at the standards for my students' grades, it's important to vary my content. I look at the objective. When I set the objective for the lesson and for each of my students, I make sure that they meet it. I also, through this, do a lot of peer partner work and groupings for mixed abilities. For each lesson and for each unit, I actually provide my students a couple ideas from the learning objective, and then we choose one as a class, and then we'll work through it, as you can see in some of the examples here.
These are a few map activities that I've seen throughout the semester. On the far left is a wall of 4th grade maps that they use as an end-of-unit assessment. In the middle are maps posted in the hallways at our site school. The top is outside of the ELL classroom, and the bottom is a representation of Students of the Month taking a picture with our principal. And finally, our Map Centers activity that each of you participated in.
Solid and creative unit plans are essential to social studies because they help give student learning proper guidance throughout a subject. I was able to observe a full unit plan in 3rd grade and in 1st grade. Both of them were on geography, and it was great to see how the final product came out. The students were very involved, and you could tell they could just connect all the content areas that they learned and just had a really fun time doing them.
The best tool for hands-on activities is a performance-based assessment where students work with materials to answer questions that cannot be acquired by other means. Assessment has important roles in measuring student achievement of learning objectives. Assessing learning during hands-on activities requires measuring both factual knowledge and student understanding.